For those of you who have not, I'm going to move the cookies. We need to protect those at all costs.
I've heard about those ones.
We're going to get ready to get started here. When we bring this bird out, it's got well, they're not really bandages. They're what we call bumpers on its wrist. And so when we bring it out and it's all wrapped up, you may think that they're medical bandages. They are not. They're simply soft adhesive foam that prevents the bird from banging himself up in the cage. Mattis will pull those off. We'll give the bird a quick check over just to be sure there's no new holes in him. And now, especially since it's starting to sprinkle, we'll get everybody to, when I bring him out, I'll walk him around a little bit so you can get pictures. Then we'll get everybody to park the waters here, and we'll launch him up the runway right through here on the count of 3. So everybody clear on that?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
All right, see you later, Mom. Bye-bye. When
I put these gloves on, people always ask, and just so you know, because I've gotten some hinky emails from some nesties, as a matter of fact, he wasn't wearing gloves when he was handling that bird. What's wrong with him? Well, the fact is that I'm going to reach in there with one glove. I'm going to grab the bird by one leg, hopefully the right leg, and hold that leg down. The bird is going to try to pull away from me by pulling like this, which gives me the chance to snatch that other leg with my bare hand, and then when I get it out, I'll pull this glove off, because it's so much better to handle the bird when you can really get a more sensitive grip. I've never lost my grip on a bird when I didn't have gloves on, but I have when I have had gloves on. And that's embarrassing with a television camera in your face. So, and I will have to say, one of the things that I'm going to pay very close attention to today, a young eagle I released a couple of years ago, while I was so busy watching its feet, she reached up and took a chunk out of my cheek, which then made national news. So that's all right, here we go. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, big bird. Whoa, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, wait a minute. You didn't hear what I just said, did you?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he wants to fly.
He's nervous. He's shaking. He's going to be so
Spread the words out. You got a real tender cheek.
Yeah. That's not the voice you hear on the commercials, is it?
No.
That regal scream that the eagles make. Eagles don't scream, they cluck. Don't bite the doctor, that's against the rules.
Did you name him? What do you think about
Did we name him? Nothing we can repeat in public. No, I'm being facetious. We do not name our patients. They all have identification numbers, but we make a point not to treat them as pets, not to treat them as domestic animals. And sometimes they have nicknames that are more reflections of their relationship with us, which are often not repeatable in public.
There's eyes, huh?
So that one's a male?
This is a male. This is a small bird.
Small.
Yeah, a female eagle at this age would typically be significantly larger. The bird I released last week was half again as big as this one.
So how long did you have him for then?
Let's see, when did you all bring this bird in? May 20th? Okay, so he's been with us about 4 months now.
So not that long, really.
No. And it was probably only about maybe 2.5 months old.
So he's still very juvenile. When will he become an adult?
They don't get their white head and white tail until they're 4.5 years old. The molt of their 4th year is when they start to get the characteristic white colors. The beak will turn yellow, the eyes will turn yellow, head and tail will turn white.
Is that a gradual thing, or is it?
It is a gradual thing. It happens pretty quickly. By the time they're 4 and a half, they'll go through a pretty big change.
Okay.
But between now and then, there will be a lot of change in coloration. Breast feathers will get mottled for a year or so, and then go back to the dark.
She wants to get up close and personal.
Now, we're taking our time here because we don't want to damage any feathers, and actually, this bird is done reasonably well. All right, now what I'll do, I'll walk around and give you all a look. Oh, yes, sing to the stars. Before we release him, and you can see the size of those feet, and you can see both of those bands. The one on the left leg is the purple state band, the other is the aluminum band. I'm sorry? Not a lot. No, this bird's just about full size. They actually will weigh as much as they're ever going to weigh in their lifetimes, typically just before they leave the nest. And then that baby fat turns into muscle. This one was probably hatched out around probably 1st of March or something like that.
So what happened to his mother? Do you know?
She's out there doing eagle stuff as far as we know. There were 2 other siblings in the nest. So. Yeah, there's not the same type of affinity between birds that there often is in mammals. But, you know, there were three chicks in the nest, and when 2 survive and 1 doesn't, that's pretty normal, and the parents will take care of the 2 that survive.
Thank you. That was the one yeah.
Yeah, in about 30 I've had with him. Okay. Yeah. Here's station 6 years and I'm going up the whole
All right. Okay, well, let's reorganize. Give me some room here in front. Easy. No. Don't you hurt me. Don't you hurt me. Yeah, okay. We're going to do this fast. So everybody get where you're going to get. I'm going to count to 3. Not right in front of me, though, because if he lands on you, I promise it'll be worse on you than it will on me. All right. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, almost got somebody's head. All right, I see him going around the corner and keeping on and coming through here and coming through and sitting on a branch right over there. Now, don't rush him. Give him a chance. Before you go rushing over there, give him a chance to catch his breath, because we took a little longer with pictures than we might have.
Well, he's just stressed out right now. We're not used to having a bunch of people all around.
And then he hung upside down.